Yes, we are live. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is that you are in this world. Welcome to Perth, Perth by night to be precise. And this night, we will see Miss Grace Martin, the inhabitant of the Crown of Perth, who actually had a request for a meeting from someone that she does not yet know, a certain Mr. Creed. Well, she's never met the guy, but from the request he sent her, it's quite obvious what his nature was. So she decides that instead of meeting within the Crown, actually at the casino where she usually sets her meetings, she decides to be a good host and meet this new Gangrel outside in the open in the golf course. She, as usual, asks her security staff to make sure that the cameras are switched down for maintenance at this point, and that of course, the golf course is quite deserted at night. There's not a single soul moving around. Um, Grace is walking on the grass and she's staring at the stars. The sky is quite clear this night. She is. She actually looks back at the crown for a moment, and she seems to be lost in thoughts as she walks towards one of the benches at the corner of the golf course and sits down while she waits for her guests to arrive.
You will see a man. He is not really handsome, but, well, he is in a black suit that, with white shirt and black tie. He is not really comfortable with that, it's actually obvious, but, well, he's the son of the Gorda dog, and he's status too, so he should be like this. And he's meeting with the Mistress of the Harpies, and, well, Harpies. So he is coming toward. They will check him probably in the beginning of the when he entered the Perth. He remembers Perth, and then he will go to the place where Grace Martin is.
Actually, I forgot to mention something.
Yeah.
I put my aspects on.
Okay.
Turn my aspects on. So.
Are you going to read my aura?
If I see you approach, yes.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, just roll 8 dice.
How do you know how much I have to roll?
It's perception, empathy. Difficulty is 8.
Again. Let's see if
Perception,
I think I do have 8 dice, by the way, but still not quite sure. Come on. Let's check it out. Perception. Come on, there, and empathy. Actually, it's just 7 for me.
Nice.
I'm not built for this.
Unlike someone else.
Exactly. Ooh, that's a bad roll. Only 2 successes.
And there's the 1.
Yeah.
The difficulty is 8, so it's 1 success.
1 success.
So this guy is vampire.
Yay! At least I know.
Yeah, when he comes closer to you, I pass! Yes! He will just he will just wait 1 second. He will just smell something and he will be like, ugh. He will look around. Is there any babies in here? No, it should be not. And then he will look at you. And then he will, when I after hold himself, he will just do it like this again. And then he will come closer to you.
Let me see if my perception empathy will actually pick up on that.
Yeah.
Um, well, I have lower difficulty because I have my aspects on, so
Yeah.
that would be the 4, I believe. So that will give me 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Well, he was going to, do something bad, our nature, but then he held himself.
Um, Grace will smile, and she will not show what she just
Hmm.
that she saw something that.
Can you roll manipulation subterfuge, please?
Sure, I can do that. But yeah. Oh, yeah.
3. I have failure. Yeah. So Victor is just like, oh man, she doesn't see anything. So when he approaches Miss Martin, I am
Grace will stand up, and she will extend her hand.
the Gregor will take the hand. I am Victor Gregor Creed, the new. He just looks around again that nobody hears us. New Gangrel in town. I have speak with the prince. I have speak with the archon, and I have brought my. I would like to Harpies know about my arrival. I am really glad that you have accepted me while you're so busy, I presume.
You're invited.
I couldn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Oh, all these nights are busy nowadays, and that doesn't. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Right now I can hear you
Can you
okay.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Uh, can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
cool. I'm sorry, my connection is my connection is very slow.
okay, no problem.
Yes. um, well, anyway, that, dang, very slow. I'm going to reload for a moment. Give me a few.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't frenzy guys. Ha 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 ha.
So let's see, is this any better?
Yeah, it's actually better.
Yay! It was like almost half a minute in between what I said and, well, that sucks. Anyway, well, Grace stands up and she extends her hand to you. And she says, well, basically all these nights are busy nowadays, and that's fine, but it's always nice to meet a new member of our society. You can call me Grace Martin. And, well, welcome to Perth, first of all.
Thank you, Miss Martin.
How do you enjoy it?
Perth is the. He looks at the casino again. Is the crown of Australia. I enjoy it very much.
That's good. So, yes, you came for a meeting, and could you please tell me, is there anything important that the Harpies should know at this point?
I am the childer of Gordon Duck, prestigious sire, by the way. The He is known member of our society, and I bring this file. He just like actually it's just an envelope. There's a paper in it. and this paper will tell you that what do I own, what do I have in the city.
Hmm. She takes the envelope, opens it, looks in it, nods a
So if
few times. Yes. She folds it and hands it back to you. Well,
and he takes back.
that's good. So how is your sire doing nowadays? Is he okay?
He is after the someone that's done some bad things, the Camarilla Gangrel.
Hmm, I see.
Yes.
So his nights are also filled, I guess.
Yeah, he is really, really busy in these times. He was in the Perth, but now he wants me to take the charge in Perth. Not,
Hmm.
of course, people might misunderstand this, but I am not really interested in taking charge. That's just, we have business here, and I want it to go again. The problem makers did a lot of damage to us. It's unexpected from a gangrel to have business, but yes, we did.
There's nothing wrong with that, and it's always nice to see someone stretching his boundaries, and even though maybe unusual doesn't mean that it's unheard of.
Yes.
So, business you say, please. What kind of business are you in?
I was. He smiles again. I was a history teacher before I left the Perth, and well, we had occult shops all over the city. But well, the anarchs, he just looks around again and did a lot of damage to them. We have only minor shop one, and it's actually in really bad shape.
Hmm.
But well, I will do all I can to make it like before.
So that would make you a builder then.
Yeah, I also, if anybody needs what Gangrel could do, they can call me. I
Hmm.
am always ready to help with the right price, of course.
Hmm. Well, then perhaps I would definitely advise you to talk to the sheriff. I mean, if you want to, I can send him a note. He might be interested. When it
That is
comes
good
to
to know.
building, um, that's a very big forte when you come to the city, that you are prepared to build up something. After all, the entire society needs to be reestablished again, and we're making good progress, but we can always use more help.
Yeah, I am also looking for people which can benefit from me. Um, I haven't met lots of people. I actually just met with one person. Well, he was quite nice. Uh, the Hannibal.
Ah, the new primogen of the Nosferatu. I still
Yeah.
want to meet with him.
Oh, you should. He's quite a nice person.
We are all nice persons.
Yeah, yeah, we are. The well, I haven't met Kindred, which looks innocent as you are, Miss Molly.
I hear that a lot. It's uh, it's not something that I can control, you know. It's just
Uh,
there.
are you the primogen of the clan Toreador?
Yes, that is correct.
Uh, I heard the Toreador is quite powerful in the city.
We we were capable of building when it was necessary, and we got rewarded for that.
Yeah, the war times are over, but
Exactly.
well, there's a old saying from a gang rule: when the war times are over, you will just prepare for another war.
Well, perhaps it will be a different war,
Yeah.
and my clan is always prepared. I have full confidence in all of my clan members, which is a good thing to have.
That is nice.
For you, it's sad though that there aren't any Gangrel at this moment.
Only Archon.
Besides the Archon, of course, which is a powerful ally.
He will not see me get positions, or he will not do anything for me. He's a Gangrel. We like our clanmates, but well, the Camarilla Gangrel believes that you should earn something before you do.
Well, and right so they are.
Yeah, and I will earn everything that I will have. My own. With my clothes, maybe.
Well, Perth has more than enough opportunities, so I think you'll do fine. And well, it's good to see one of your clan back again.
Thank you, Miss Morgan. As a
Evermore.
Mistress of Harpies, I would like to know more about the cities and the clans.
Hmm. Well, of course, I can give you some information on that. You've met with the prince,
Yes.
so the terrain you have seen for yourself. They are small, but especially with the prince, they are now in a powerful position. Their primogen is Mr. Rafat Dutta, and he's, as far as I can tell, quite capable. Well, of course, there's the Toreador. They are I think by now the second largest clan. They, we have, well, myself. I am, besides the primogen of the clan, also the keeper of Elysium, and I lead the Harpies, although I'm not a Harpy myself, just to make that clear. There is Mr. Eric Salvador, who is also sheriff and who is my hand at this time. And there are a few younger ones of us. And
Hmm.
then there is Mr. Charles McGowan, a hound, and there is my Jonathan Bagger. Mm, a young one, but fierce. I think you would. I think the two of you would get along. Well, then we would go to the Malkavians. They are starting to grow on numbers. Their primogen, Mr. Pierce. I haven't seen him around a lot. He's very busy, I believe, with his studies and his work in the hospital. But one of his is a harpy.
Hmm.
And oh my fucking god, out of character, I completely lost his name, which is bad.
Oh, I don't know who. Asheroth?
Yes.
Yeah, Asheroth.
Yeah, which is Mr. Asheroth. He's one of my harpies, and I believe the hand of the clan, Mr. Leon Harris, is also making a. Well, I hear his name mentioned very often, so he's someone that's noteworthy at least. Then we would meet the Nosferatu. Nosferatu have been very quiet, but starting to get a little bit more active at this point. There is Mr. Johnson, who is one of my harpies. Well, you've met, of course, Hannibal already, who is their primogen. And finally, there is Mr. I really have problems speaking that name. It's too Spanish for me, but so, uh, just call him Sir. I think he'll like that.
That is nice.
I can
Ah,
write it down for you, the name. I can't actually pronounce it.
well, if he's nobody, he's nobody.
He's not a nobody, definitely not. He's one of the liberators,
Oh,
and a rather interesting fellow, I believe. I haven't met him that often. Well, and then there's of course the Brugia, led by Mr. Creel. They're quiet at this point. Their clan have taken quite a blow recently, and there's not many of them left. Um, and finally, the smallest clan at this point are the Ventru. Their primogen, Mr. Halliwell, is the sole survivor of, I think you could call it the Ventru massacre at this point, where the entire clan got wiped out by one of their own. It's quite
That is
horrible.
that is horrible.
Yes, I think I heard some rumors about a new arrival, but I haven't gotten that confirmed for myself yet. But
Hmm.
yeah, they're Brugia and the Ventru are really the ones who've taken the hardest blow in the recent times.
The Ventru massacre, which I haven't heard about it in the other city that I was. Can you please
Oh,
give me a little bit details?
well, there's not much to say about it. What I know is that one of their own was frenzied during one of their clan meetings. He was one of their ancilla, and the others being only neonates, they couldn't win against him. They couldn't beat him in time, so two of them got destroyed. The Archon arrived in time to save the last one of them.
Ah,
You could see if Mr. Halliwell, who is the Primogen, is willing to talk to you about it, but I would recommend it not. I mean, it would only bring up bad memories, now wouldn't it?
yeah, we don't want him to remember that massacre. Don't we? I would like to thank you, Miss Martin. It was a nice conversation that we had with you. Thanks for all of for these informations.
Well,
Uh,
that's my job. If you want to, I can send you a small. You might have already seen it. I could tell you where the different territories are.
yeah, yeah. How stupid I am. I forget that. I would like to learn about where the culture domains and the personal domains.
Hmm. And Grace grabs a handbag that's next to her, and she opens it, rummages around it, and finally pulls out an envelope as well, in which she hands to Mr. Creed. He
Mm-hmm.
says, "In here you will find some information on the territories where you can and cannot expand to."
Hmm. So I see that you have the crown of Perth.
Yes, that is correct.
Hmm. The crown of Perth, located in Berswood. It was. It was. What was the name of that person? The yeah, Australian government proposed a suggestion to Perth businessman Dallas Dempster that they wanted to make a casino in Perth, and well, they completed in 1985. Yes, 1985. And well, guess what happened? They made the world's third largest casino. It is
Mhm,
a big thing to have as a domain.
mhm. It's so much more than just a casino, but you are well informed, Mr. Creed. Interesting.
I lived in Perth nearly all my life.
I see. Now
Yeah,
that is interesting and quite handy.
it is.
Well,
The
actually, that would definitely, you would need to meet with Mr. Roth. He is
ah
also an inhabitant of Perth who fled from the attack of the Anarchs.
ah Rot, creepy
Okay,
guy. I remember some maybe talk about him.
I can assure you I do not find him creepy at all.
No,
He's
no, 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 no! Please don't misunderstand me. The one of the creepy persons in Perth told me that there was some guy in there.
Hmm, I see. Well, like I said, make his acquaintance. He's one of my harpies, and like I said, he also used to live here, so you might be able to recollect some fond memories,
Ah, yeah,
perhaps.
maybe. The Victor will respectively a little bit, do like it's not bow, but it's respective thing. I really would like to thank you, Miss Martin, for
Hmm.
all the help that you have given me. The he will just give his number if you need anyone like me for anything, or you just need to talk with someone. Well, I am around.
I will keep that in mind, certainly. Also, just before you go, if you would like to find a place where you can meet other kindred of the city, we're working on Elysiums yet, so they're being, well, they're getting prepared as we speak, but they're not active. However, there is some bar called the Trench. It's owned by one of the coteries, the Lion's Mane, and I know especially the young ones often meet up there.
Hmm.
It might be interesting for you to make your acquaintances there, find some new friends, maybe some coterie to run with.
Yeah, it might be useful. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. Well, as you also might see on your little map that I gave you, there is a particular area where you can hunt until you have your own domain.
The rack.
Exactly.
I knew I have been told by the Archon, probably, or the Prince.
Mhm. Well, you can find it there in the north up on your map.
Hmm. He looks the map and like so. Um, well, as we have said before, we have all the nights are full of business, and I need to leave, Miss Martin. It was a pleasure to see you in here.
Well, the pleasure was all mine. It's always nice to meet with, well, not so new arrivals in this case, but to make new friends or acquaintances. It's always good. I will wish you a pleasant evening then, Mr. Creed.
I would like to. I'll same, yeah. So, and then the Victor Greater Creed will leave the crown of Perth.
And it's there that we will end the scene, everybody. Thank you for watching.